Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 11th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Pisces, the skies are pulling back the curtain for you today, and what's being revealed is nothing short of a turning point. With the moon dancing in your sector of clarity and Neptune, your ruling planet, casting its dreamy light, you're experiencing a fusion of intuition and revelation that can't be ignored. It's like you've been trying to make sense of a puzzle for weeks, and suddenly the missing piece is right there, glowing in front of you. You'll notice conversations, situations, even subtle glances from others start making sense in ways that once felt out of reach. It's not about chasing explanations anymore. It's about finally seeing. This burst of clarity doesn't come gently. It shakes loose the illusions you've been holding onto. In love, this means you're catching yourself wondering if the person you've been investing in has been meeting you halfway, or if you've been carrying more weight than you realized. If you're attached, the vibe of the day suggests you've reached a calm but sobering awareness. You love, but you also need to be loved the way you deserve. That isn't a demand, it's a truth. For single Pisces, the energy splits in two directions. You might meet someone magnetic and mysterious, but don't rush to crown them as the one. The cosmos is warning you to look deeper before you hand over your heart. Another connection, quieter but far more genuine, is also stepping into your orbit. Patience is your ally here. Watch and listen, and you'll know which is real. Career-wise, the universe is pulling you out of indecision. That foggy feeling that's been hanging over your work, it lifts now. The sun joining forces with Mercury clears the air, showing you exactly where your best opportunities lie. If you've been hesitating on asking for a raise, pitching a project, or even leaping into a different path entirely, this is the moment when doubt fades into confidence. You're not just making moves, you're stepping into alignment with what you were meant to do. And once you feel that resonance, doors start swinging open. The vibe is unmistakably fresh. Promotions, pay boosts, or sudden breakthroughs in stalled plans are right within reach. But here's the catch. With Mars sparking your zone of self-expression, you've got to speak up. No more waiting for someone to read your mind. Whether it's your boss, your partner, or your friends, your words matter more than ever today. This isn't about confrontation, it's about authenticity. When you express what you feel, you not only set the record straight, you set yourself free. Don't be surprised if the act of saying your truth shifts dynamics instantly. People who've underestimated you will sit up and notice, and those who've been riding on your energy will be forced to adjust. On the personal front, today's cosmic alignment encourages you to tend to your emotional balance. Your sensitivity is one of your greatest strengths, but when it tips into overthinking, it drains your power. With Saturn still testing your resilience, it's time to shift from absorbing everything around you to filtering what actually serves you. That could mean journaling, meditation, or even just a walk where you let your thoughts settle. Think of it as hitting the reset button. You need this pause to regain the strength to move forward with clarity. Financially, Pisces, you're walking into a zone of abundance that comes from smart strategy, not luck. Jupiter is positioning you to recognize opportunities that are sustainable, not fleeting. If you've been considering investing in yourself, whether that's further education, starting a side hustle, or revamping your budget, today's the day to sketch the plan. The confidence that comes with the Mago Soul vibe, a magician's sun energy, if you will, is all about creating instead of waiting. You're not hoping money shows up, you're building the avenues where it flows. Socially, the week ahead shows a shift in the way you connect with others. Your intuition is on fire, and you'll notice who drains your light versus who uplifts it. You don't need to cut ties abruptly, but you will find yourself pulling back where you once overextended. This isn't selfish, it's alignment. By placing boundaries, you actually create room for the people who truly see you. And here's the bonus. Your magnetism skyrockets when you reclaim your energy. Expect new circles or invitations that feel more aligned with who you are now, not who you used to be. Spiritually, this is a metamorphosis moment. The universe is practically daring you to shed the old layers of self-doubt and step into the version of you that knows its worth. Think of it as a personal rebirth, one that doesn't just tweak the surface but shifts your core. The number 20, highlighted in your energy today, echoes judgment and renewal. Place it in your mind like a mantra, reminding you that every ending in your life is just a disguised beginning. Pair this with the calming shade of blue, whether through clothing, a candle, or visualization, and you'll feel your inner wisdom rising to the surface. By the end of the day, you'll notice how much lighter you feel simply by letting go of the unnecessary weight. That tension that's been pressing on your chest eases when you remind yourself, you don't need to overgive to be loved, you don't need to stay stuck to prove loyalty, and you don't need to doubt yourself to be humble. The cosmic message is simple: align with truth, and everything else rearranges itself. Pisces, you're standing at a crossroads where clarity and courage intersect. Love asks you to know your worth. Work asks you to own your power. Life asks you to trust that when one door closes, another one flings wide open. The universe isn't just nudging you forward, it's promising that by stepping into your truth, you're stepping into a future brighter than you dared to imagine. And all you have to do is say yes. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Pisces, the universe surrounds you with powerful currents of renewal, transformation, and emotional awakening. The energy of this day calls you to embrace both the depth of your sensitivity and the courage to step forward into new beginnings. As the cards reveal themselves, they weave a story of healing, love, liberation, and destiny, one that mirrors the ebb and flow of your watery sign. Let us move through each card in sequence to uncover the full meaning of today's reading.
Card 1, Death.
The first card, Death, signifies transformation and rebirth. For you, Pisces, this isn't about endings in the frightening sense. It's about shedding the heaviness of past wounds and making space for divine renewal. This card reflects the deep changes you've been sensing, a shift in relationships, a possible move, or even a reinvention of your purpose. It urges you to let go of the fear that arises when old structures crumble. Today, you are reminded that endings are gateways to beginnings, and your soul is preparing for a profound new cycle. Card 2, the Lovers. The Lovers card reveals a connection that transcends logic, a bond either already present or soon to enter your life. For you, Pisces, this signifies not only romance, but also choices from the heart. Someone may be re-entering your orbit, or a soul connection from a past life may reveal itself. This card asks you to trust your intuition when navigating love. While your mind may analyze endlessly, the Lovers encourages surrender to the heart's wisdom. Pay attention to the people who seem drawn to you today. They may carry the vibration of destiny. Card 3, the Hermit. The Hermit represents introspection and spiritual guidance. You've endured losses and pain, Pisces, but the Hermit assures you that this period of solitude has been sacred preparation. It is time to listen to the quiet whispers of your intuition and connect with your inner light. Angels and guides walk with you now, offering clarity. The Hermit also signals the arrival of a wise person who may illuminate your path, a mentor, healer, or spiritual companion who resonates with your depth and sensitivity. Card 4, Wheel of Fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune turning in your reading, dramatic shifts are unfolding. This card signals divine timing and the removal of karmic obstacles. Pisces, you've paid old debts, both emotional and spiritual, and the cycle is now moving in your favor. Expect surprises, travel opportunities, fated encounters, or sudden changes that feel like miracles. Where you once felt blocked, energy now flows freely. The wheel assures you that justice is aligning and what was once delayed will now accelerate. Card 5, the High Priestess. The High Priestess emphasizes intuition, secrets revealed, and hidden truths. Pisces, as one of the most intuitive signs, you are already tuned into whispers from the unseen. Today, trust the visions, dreams, or sudden gut feelings that arise. They carry divine messages. There may also be something hidden in your romantic or professional world that soon comes to light. altering your perspective. The High Priestess reminds you that not everything needs immediate action. Sometimes wisdom is found in stillness, watching, and waiting. Card 6, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups pours forth blessings of love, emotional healing, and renewal. For you, Pisces, this is the card of open-hearted beginnings. Whether through reconciliation, a new romance, or a spiritual awakening, your heart is ready to overflow again. After the pain and disappointments of the past, this card restores hope in love and joy. It also signals creative inspiration. Writing, art, music, or spiritual work may bring you profound fulfillment now. Let your heart guide your actions today, for its waters are pure and abundant. Card 7, Judgment. Judgment speaks of awakening, karmic release, and divine calling. This card assures you, Pisces, that your struggles have not been in vain. A renewal is unfolding. You are rising from the ashes of old pain, stepping into clarity and forgiveness. Someone from your past may return, seeking reconciliation or offering closure. But beyond personal matters, Judgment calls you to align with your higher purpose. You are being summoned to live authentically, courageously, and in harmony with your soul's truth. Card 8, Justice. Finally, Justice arrives to balance the scales. Pisces, this card indicates divine fairness and the settling of long-standing issues. If you have been wronged, the truth will come to light and harmony will be restored. If you have carried guilt, forgiveness and release are at hand. Justice also speaks to integrity. Today, act with honesty and discernment, even if the choices feel difficult. This card ensures that both in love and in life, you will receive exactly what you deserve, no more and no less. Today's reading for you, Pisces, is a powerful symphony of transformation, destiny, and love. Death and the Wheel of Fortune show that you are stepping out of pain into a cycle of renewal and opportunity. The Lovers, Ace of Cups, and Judgment highlight romantic and spiritual awakenings, while the Hermit and the High Priestess urge you to listen deeply to your intuition and seek wisdom in stillness. Justice assures that divine balance is at hand, bringing closure to past struggles. In essence, today you are called to release fear, trust your inner guidance, and embrace the blessings flowing toward you. Change is here, Pisces, and it is shaping a future of love, healing, and divine alignment. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. The energy of the Wheel of Fortune surrounds you today, Pisces, spinning with vibrant unpredictability. This is not a day of small movements. It's one where luck can take a sharp turn in your favor. You may receive news related to finances, an unexpected offer, or a shift that alters your sense of stability. Even if it feels like chaos at first, know that this movement is sacred. It's divine order disguised as chance. Justice reinforces the message that fairness is returning to your financial world. If you have worked hard yet felt unseen, compensation is on its way. The scales are balancing, repaying your integrity and patience. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Your path is unique, and your rewards are aligned with your effort and spiritual lessons. This is also a powerful time to release financial fear. Money is energy. It flows where confidence resides and stagnates where doubt rules. The Ace of Cups appears to bless your finances with emotional clarity. When you align your heart with what you earn and spend, abundance naturally expands. Choose joy over obligation when making money decisions. Unexpected blessings may come through intuitive channels. Pay attention to coincidences. A conversation, a number sequence, or a sudden impulse could lead you to an opportunity. The High Priestess whispers that your luck today comes from following your gut. Logical choices are important, but your intuition is the secret compass guiding you toward prosperity. You may also feel drawn to generosity, sharing time, wisdom, or even small financial gestures. When you give without fear, you multiply your own abundance. Karma works like the ocean's tide. It always returns to you what you send out. Finally, remember that wealth isn't measured only in coins but in peace of mind. The more you trust your spiritual connection to the universe, the easier it is for money to find you. Your angels are aligning situations for your benefit. Breathe, stay alert, and believe in your timing. Fortune is not just luck today, it's divine recognition. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 11th are 21, 70, 81, 7, 8, 22. Daily love. The Lover's card opens your heart to divine connection. For Pisces, love today feels destined, magnetic, and transformative. A soulmate or karmic partner could be orbiting closer than you think. This isn't a casual meeting. There's spiritual purpose behind your emotional experiences now. Even if you're single, the universe may be preparing you for an encounter that changes how you perceive love itself. Judgment signals emotional resurrection. Someone from your past could resurface, not to reopen wounds, but to bring closure or healing. This card asks you to forgive yourself and others. Old pain no longer defines your worth. You are ready to receive love that mirrors your higher self rather than your past wounds. The Death card reshapes your heart's landscape. You are letting go of illusions, fears, and toxic attachments. Transformation in love is never easy, but it's essential. The universe removes what cannot stay so that the right vibration can enter your life. Think of this as emotional pruning. Cutting away the old allows new blossoms to flourish. The High Priestess reveals unspoken feelings in your romantic sphere. Someone may be silently admiring you, keeping emotions veiled behind distance or pride. Watch for signs, a dream, a song, or an unexpected message. For couples, this card urges deeper understanding through empathy rather than confrontation. The Ace of Cups overflows with tender energy, symbolizing renewal and spiritual intimacy. A relationship could move to the next level, or a new love could appear unexpectedly, stirring your intuition. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. It's not weakness, but divine courage. Ultimately, Pisces, love today isn't about control. It's about surrender. You attract what you embody, and your heart is now radiating sincerity and healing. Trust in timing, stay true to your softness, and remember, when you love from your soul, the universe always responds in kind. At work, the Hermit lights the path of your career today, Pisces. This card asks you to look inward for direction rather than seeking validation from others. You might feel isolated at work or uncertain about your next steps, but solitude right now is preparation. It's in silence that clarity finds you. The Wheel of Fortune suggests sudden movement, perhaps an offer, opportunity, or shift that feels fated. Don't resist the changes. Instead, adapt. What initially feels uncomfortable may turn out to be the best redirection of your professional life. Trust that unseen forces are aligning things in your favor. Justice encourages integrity in all your dealings. Be transparent, precise, and fair in communication. If you've faced unfairness or been overlooked, that energy is about to shift. Recognition is coming, possibly from someone who has quietly observed your effort. Death marks the end of stagnation. Some Pisces may leave an unsatisfying position, while others reinvent their approach to work. This transformation can feel like a leap into the unknown, but the rebirth it promises is profound. Remember, endings are not failures, they are upgrades disguised as closures. Judgment amplifies purpose. You are being called toward a path that aligns with your soul's blueprint, perhaps teaching, healing, creativity, or intuitive professions. The universe wants you to find fulfillment, not just productivity. By the day's end, a sense of calm determination replaces uncertainty. You realize that your true power doesn't come from titles or salaries, but from alignment with your higher calling. When you work from your heart, success becomes inevitable. Health. The Death card brings regeneration to your physical and emotional state. You are leaving behind patterns that drained your energy, perhaps poor habits, stress cycles, or emotional exhaustion. Think of this as a detox period for the soul and body. Renewal begins when you decide to honor yourself. The Hermit invites introspection regarding your well-being. Instead of rushing, slow down. Your body may be asking for stillness and recovery. Journaling, meditation, or time in nature can help you reconnect with your inner rhythm. The Ace of Cups overflows with healing water, reminding you to hydrate both physically and emotionally. Crying, resting, or creating can cleanse your system. You may feel lighter as suppressed emotions surface and dissolve. The High Priestess emphasizes intuitive health. Trust what your body communicates. A subtle ache or recurring dream could hold insight about your needs. Instead of ignoring discomfort, listen to it. Your intuition is your best doctor today. Judgment calls for forgiveness and release. Let go of guilt related to body image, diet, or missed goals. Healing doesn't happen through punishment. It happens through compassion. Finally, your overall energy glows brighter as you embrace holistic care. Spiritual practices, mindful movement, and balanced nutrition all harmonize your system. Pisces, when you nurture your spirit, your body naturally follows. Family and friends. The High Priestess reveals a deep sensitivity in family matters today. You may sense unspoken emotions within your household. Pay attention to energy shifts, especially between parents, siblings, or close relatives. Not every truth is verbalized. Sometimes love hides behind silence. Judgment brings opportunities for reconciliation. Old misunderstandings may resurface, but this time with the potential for peace. A phone call, message, or visit could help restore emotional balance. Spiritually, this card indicates ancestral healing, breaking cycles that have lingered for generations. Justice assures that fairness returns to family relationships. If there have been disputes over responsibilities or inheritance, the truth will soon emerge. The cosmos is working to equalize what is felt unjust. The Death card suggests a transformation within family structure. This could be a move, marriage, birth, or even emotional distance that allows growth. Change, though bittersweet, brings renewal to shared bonds. The Hermit encourages personal boundaries within family interactions. Sometimes, stepping back helps you see other struggles with more compassion. Space doesn't mean detachment. It's self-preservation that leads to stronger connections later. Finally, there is light. As emotions clear, new understanding blossoms. Family karma lightens and love flows again. Trust that peace is possible. It begins when one heart chooses calm over conflict, and that heart, Pisces, might be yours. Compatibility. Under the lovers, your perfect matches today are Cancer and Scorpio. These signs speak your emotional language, silent understanding, loyalty, and soul-level communication. Together, you create a bond that feels telepathic, safe, and deeply romantic. The Ace of Cups expands your compatibility with Sagittarius and Aquarius. Their adventurous and intellectual spirits awaken your curiosity and bring balance to your dreamy nature. These pairings teach you to express emotion with both playfulness and clarity. The Wheel of Fortune connects you dynamically to Virgo and Capricorn. Though grounded and practical, these earth signs stabilize your emotions and help you manifest your visions into reality. They bring order to your creative chaos. The High Priestess suggests mysterious chemistry with fellow Pisces. The connection feels spiritual, even psychic, but must be handled with grounding to prevent emotional confusion. Two dreamers can either build paradise or get lost in it. Judgment points to karmic attraction with Leo and Libra. These relationships test your patience but expand your self-awareness. They reflect what you most need to heal, often blending passion with spiritual growth. Ultimately, your best matches are those who value your empathy without taking it for granted. Seek those who respect your emotional oceans but help you swim rather than drown. Your lucky color today. Turquoise is your color today. It mirrors the healing rhythm of the sea, soothing, cleansing, and emotionally stabilizing. Wearing turquoise or meditating with it near you enhances your intuition and aligns your heart with peace. The phrase of the day. Every ending is simply the opening act of a greater beginning. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.